In the heart of Japan lies a metropolis that seamlessly blends ancient traditions with cutting-edge modernity, where centuries-old temples stand in the shadows of towering skyscrapers and where the past and future coexist in perfect harmony. Tokyo, Japan's capital and largest city, represents far more than just a destination on a map. It embodies the very essence of Japan's cultural evolution and serves as the nation's undisputed political, economic, and cultural epicenter. Understanding Tokyo requires appreciating its multifaceted nature. The city functions as Japan's governmental hub, housing the Imperial Palace, the National Diet, and numerous ministerial buildings that shape the country's domestic and international policies. Simultaneously, it operates as the economic powerhouse of Asia, with the Tokyo Stock Exchange ranking among the world's largest financial markets and countless multinational corporations establishing their regional headquarters within its boundaries. The Greater Tokyo area, encompassing surrounding prefectures, houses over 37 million people, making it the most populous metropolitan area globally. The transformation of Tokyo from Edo, a fishing village that became the seat of the Tokugawa shogunate in 1603, to today's global megacity represents one of history's most remarkable urban developments. Following the Meiji Restoration in 1868, when Emperor Meiji moved the imperial capital from Kyoto to Edo and renamed it Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital, the city underwent unprecedented modernization. The Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 and World War II bombings devastated much of the city, yet Tokyo emerged from these disasters stronger and more innovative, hosting the 1964 Olympics as a symbol of Japan's post-war recovery and technological advancement. For foreign tourists, Tokyo presents an extraordinary tapestry of experiences that cater to every conceivable interest and preference. The city's ability to preserve its historical heritage while embracing innovation creates unique opportunities for visitors to witness traditional tea ceremonies in morning hours and experience virtual reality gaming centers in the evening. International visitors consistently praise Tokyo for its exceptional public transportation system, legendary cleanliness, and the renowned hospitality known as omotenashi, where service providers anticipate needs before they are expressed. The Asakusa and Ueno districts serve as perfect introductions to Tokyo's traditional side, offering visitors their first glimpse into Japan's spiritual and cultural foundations. Sensoji Temple, Tokyo's oldest Buddhist temple dating back to 628 AD, stands as the crown jewel of Asakusa. The temple's founding legend tells of two fishermen brothers who discovered a golden statue of Kannon, the Buddhist goddess of mercy, in the Sumida River. The village chief recognized the statue's sacred nature and transformed his home into a temple to house it, establishing what would become Sensoji. The temple's iconic Thunder Gate, or Kaminarimon, displays a massive red paper lantern weighing approximately 700 kilograms. This architectural masterpiece, repeatedly destroyed by fire-sand wars throughout history, was most recently reconstructed in 1960. The gate serves as the entrance to Nakamiseidori, a 250-meter shopping street that has operated continuously for centuries, where visitors can purchase traditional crafts, sample local delicacies, like ninyoyaki dolls filled with sweet red bean paste, and experience the atmosphere of Old Edo. Adjacent to Sensoji stands Asakusa Shrine, affectionately known as Sanja-sama, dedicated to the three men instrumental in Sensoji's founding. Built in 1649 during the Tokugawa period, the shrine exemplifies Gongen-zukuri architectural style and holds designation as an important cultural property. Every May, the shrine becomes the focal point of Sanja Matsuri, one of Tokyo's three great festivals, where dozens of portable shrines called mikoshi are carried through the streets by enthusiastic participants, creating an electrifying atmosphere that attracts millions of spectators from around the world. The culinary landscape surrounding these sacred sites reflects Tokyo's evolution as a gastronomic capital. Unagi Irokawa, established in 1861, represents the pinnacle off-traditional eel preparation. The restaurant's secret sauce, continuously refined and replenished for over 160 years, creates layers of flavor that complement the perfectly grilled eel. The cooking technique, known as edome, involves steaming the eel before grilling, resulting in incredibly tender meat that practically melts in the mouth. This method originated in Tokyo Bay when the city was still called Edo, and master chefs guard their sauce recipes as closely guarded family secrets. Ueno represents another facet of Tokyo's cultural identity, centered around Ueno Park, which originally served as the grounds of Kanneji Temple, the Tokugawa family temple. The park's transformation into a public space following the Meiji Restoration symbolized Japan's democratization of culture and education. The bronze statue of Saigo Takamori, created by renowned sculptor Takamura Kon in 1898, commemorates one of the Meiji Restoration's most complex figures, a samurai who helped overthrow the shogunate, but later rebelled against the government he helped create. Ueno Zoo, established in 1882 as Japan's first zoological garden, pioneered wildlife conservation in Asia and became synonymous with giant panda diplomacy between Japan and China. The zoo's panda program, beginning with Lanlan and Kangkang in 1972, has captivated generations of Japanese visitors and symbolizes international cooperation. The facility houses over 3,000 animals representing 400 species, including critically endangered species, participating in global breeding programs that contribute to worldwide conservation efforts. The transition from traditional Ueno to Sumo's spiritual home in Ryogoku illustrates Tokyo's ability to maintain distinct cultural districts within a unified metropolis. Ryogoku Kokugikan, the sumo wrestling arena, represents more than just a sporting venue. It embodies 15 centuries of sumo tradition. The current building, completed in 1985, accommodates over 11,000 spectators in a carefully designed space that maintains the intimate connection between wrestlers and audience members that defines sumo's spiritual essence. Sumo wrestling, deeply rooted in Shinto religious practices, involves elaborate purification rituals before each match. Wrestlers throw salt to purify the ring, perform ceremonial leg stamps to drive away evil spirits, and participate in elaborate entering ceremonies that can last longer than the actual matches. The ranking system, from novice Jonakuchi to grand champion Yokozuna, requires years of dedication, with most wrestlers living in communal training stables called beya, where they follow rigid hierarchical structures reminiscent of feudal Japan. Chanko nabe, the protein-rich stew consumed by sumo wrestlers, represents a culinary tradition that extends beyond athletic nutrition. Restaurants like Chanko Tomagata, operating on former sumo stable grounds, serve variations of this hearty dish that originally helped wrestlers gain the substantial body weight required for their sport. The communal aspect of sharing chanko nabe reflects sumo's emphasis on hierarchy, respect, and group cohesion, values that permeate Japanese society far beyond the wrestling world. Tokyo Skytree, reaching 634 meters into the sky, represents Japan's technological prowess and serves as a broadcasting tower for the entire Kanto region. The tower's height was specifically chosen to reflect the historical name Musashi Province, with 634 corresponding to Musashi in Japanese wordplay. The structure employs advanced earthquake-resistant technology called vibration control, incorporating a central concrete core surrounded by a steel framework that can flex during seismic events while maintaining structural integrity. The observation decks at 350 and 450 meters offer panoramic views encompassing Mount Fuji one clear days, the sprawling Tokyo metropolitan area, and Tokyo Bay. The tower's LED illumination system, called Iki and Miyabi, represents traditional Japanese aesthetics through light, changing colors to mark seasons, holidays, and special events. The adjacent Tokyo Solomacha shopping complex houses over 300 stores and restaurants, creating a vertical city that serves millions of visitors annually.